Strictly G's, always chasing cheese, always chasing cheese. Come on.
This one for the G's, round round making plays with oldies on repeat. Word to Joe to see, I be feeling for the cheese. It's hard to see the vision, but you gotta find the scene. Get money, stay solid, nigga, that's the creed. Louis on my feet, they cost me a slight G. I wouldn't have caught one if I couldn't have grabbed three. I'm about to brain play it back like True Religion jeans. Ill ass nigga, I can't get a vaccine. I might pull up, smoked out, playing my old shit. Money put up in some emotion. If it ain't about loot, then what's the commotion? Just got some fresh peas, about to bust these open. Clico the potion, you know what I'm sipping on. It's money on the way if I'm just chilling at my home. They hating on me if they say we don't get along, cause I'm more worried on getting I must admit, off this gas, I be feeling like the shit. Copping drip, taking trips, man, it's how I wanna live. I must admit, these niggas not fucking with the G's. This shit they tryna do ain't nothing new to me. I must admit, off this gas, I be feeling like the shit. Copping drip, taking trips, man, that's how I wanna live. I must admit, these niggas not fucking with the G's. This shit they tryna do ain't nothing new to me. Frozen pineapple, touch down the champagne. Come join the team, it's a real nigga campaign. Game running through my veins, I gotta get paid. It's been a while since I worked for minimum wage, but I was still pushing more than them carts. I was serving anybody that wanted the cop. I must admit I'm taking risks, trying to get me some guap. Serving trees, killing beats to help me get to the top. Cause this shit don't stop, cause it's money to be made, champagne to be drank. I got plays on my phone trying to see me today. Throw some drip phone, then I head straight to the cake. If it ain't about money, then I can't participate. At the dealership telling them I do real estate. I be trying to find the lowest work like a cheapskate. You ain't never counted 10, well let me demonstrate. I'm on time for that money, I can't be a minute late. I must admit, off this gas, I be feeling like the shit. Copping drip, taking trips, man, it's how I wanna live. I must admit, these niggas not fucking with the G's. This shit they tryna do ain't nothing new to me. I must admit, off this gas, I be feeling like the shit. Copping drip, taking trips, man, that's how I wanna live. I must admit, these niggas not fucking with the G's. This shit they tryna do ain't nothing new to me.
That's a problem, man. That's a fact.
That shit must be garbage.
Man, that gotta be, bro.
And I'm staying away or hunted, nigga. I'm staying away. Welcome back to another episode of GameTyme. We here with my main man. We're gonna talk about some security. My main, hey man, I didn't even get I want this man to introduce himself to you. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my man.
Man, I'm from Rashad, man, from Atlanta, from the west side. You know, entrepreneur. You know, got my own security company, been having it about a year now.
Now, that's a very successful security company now. When you get contracted out for your work, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
So you do you don't have just a set group of cats hanging outside the club. You do security for high ends, families of celebrities type security.
For sure, for sure.
Take that lady out shopping, follow her around, make sure she's good with the kids.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Sometimes they need them people for that.
No, most definitely, man. They do, man. They most definitely need that.
So are you the de-escalating kind, or I'm about to fuck everybody up in here if y'all don't get it together?
Nah, I de-escalate, bro.
De-escalate.
That's the most safest thing you can do.
Got to.
That's the most safest, bro.
I did security at the club for a little while. And you gotta be mindful of how you deal with niggas when they drunk.
Most definitely.
Most definitely. One time my brother was the host of the Hard Rock Cafe? Not Hard Rock Cafe, House of Blues.
House of Blues,
in
okay.
Hollywood, California, right on Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay.
Now, it sits up on like this tall-ass thing, and it's a bridge that go from Sunset Boulevard to the actual club porch.
Okay.
And on the outside of that bridge, there's a drop down to like little trees and plants and shit in this little flower bed about 10, 15 feet down.
Okay.
So he got on the suit and he handled it. I'm just visiting the city to kick it with my brother, and I'm just in the club watching some guys got to get kicked out. Now, these white dudes clearly hire my brother because he's a black guy.
Right.
and he wears a suit, but these guys got caught stealing bottles from behind the bar.
Okay.
And they was like, you gotta go. So they get hostile about why they gotta leave. So then they call my brother over there to get him out of there. Hey, you the black dude on security, get these niggas out of here.
Okay.
They ain't say it like that. But I'm
then
sitting here watching.
you know how it go.
Now, I'm not a security guard in the club, but at this point, my brother got to deal with 2 loudmouth drunk niggas, so we might have to scrap because I'm just undercover security at this time.
Right.
And he just had a dude by his neck, like, listen, bro, they done already caught them people. You want to go home or you want to go to jail?
Yeah. He hit some goddamn Denzel shit, huh?
Yeah, he stayed on it like that. Like, I know, but I know that, but they didn't call them people.
Right.
Now, this is me talking to you. You got an opportunity to leave.
Right.
And he just, I know. Fuck that, my money, I paid my motherfucker. This some bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. I just come on, man. They was bigger, a little bigger than him, but he
Right.
was just real. He
Smooth.
had a damn suit on.
Yeah. Oh, he had the suit.
He had a suit on, like a buttoned-up suit, he had a gray shirt, dark blue suit. He was.
Oh, so he was on some elegant shit.
Yeah, he was
okay.
clean.
He was
cuff
elegant.
links,
Okay.
Button-up shirt, town, like yeah, but he was real, you know.
Yeah.
And once they got off and shit, it was like, yeah, now I'm standing here like I'm finna dump this nigga over this side of the bridge, and I'm finna dump this nigga over this side of the bridge. I'm just the nigga standing around with a Corona acting like I don't hear nothing.
Fact.
But I'm watching my brother work.
Right.
So, but I've seen somebody de-escalate like that.
Right.
And he was like, man, you don't want to embarrass a drunk nigga.
No, you don't.
Because this nigga's only drunk now.
Yeah.
And if you embarrass him, he will come back and
He'll
you're
come
going to
back.
forget him.
Right. But he gonna remember you.
He going to remember you.
He gonna remember you.
And so I fast forward to me being a security guard at the club. I pulled the same trick. Fuck this club, nigga. And I'm like, nigga, come on. I know they didn't call the people, dog.
Yeah.
I walked him out the club. I know I feel you, dog.
Yeah.
But you got to go. They didn't call them people. You know how Virginia is. I was in Norfolk.
Okay.
Get out the club. 2 weeks later, I'm in the club standing around. Security guard, somebody tapped me on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That right there is a gift from God. If it's a nigga with a beef, he ain't gonna tap
you. Yeah, he able to snuff
He
you.
was like, man, I appreciate how you handled that situation last time I was here. I was out of pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for not embarrassing me. And I was like, yeah, man, you're a grown man. I much respect and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
I was 35.
Right.
Them young niggas I was working with was 22, 23. They ready to fight. I was like, man, listen, we are in the club. Dog. Once we get outside, them the projects across the street.
Exactly, bro. This ain't no professional shit outside of that, bro.
No.
You know, there's some other shit finna go on right there.
These niggas gonna get you back.
They gonna get you back, but this how I was taught to do, you know, security with certain things. Like, when you talking to another man, it don't even gotta be about your job. I'm just gonna approach you like a man, bro, and I'm gonna talk to you like how I would want you to talk to me. Mm-hmm. If it was emphasis, if it was me in that situation. So it don't even be trying to be on, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna talk to you like a man, like, hey, bro, I ain't trying to put you in no situation, but look, they done call the people.
Call them folks, man, they coming.
I don't want to see you go to jail. I know you drunk, I know you been in here drinking, bro, I know you having a good time, but I ain't finna fucking night up. I ain't gonna touch this at all.
Oh, you just want to let it keep going?
I'm gonna let it keep going.
Just even. Okay, it's cool. Just keep it wide up top.
Wide up top, and I'm gonna keep it all the way to the top, and I'm gonna keep it, line me up good up under here and sharp up here.
You want to fade this?
Yeah, fade the top. But that's how I did everything like that, and just like how you said, somebody came back to you like, bro, I appreciate that.
Cause that could have been a bottle across the head.
It could be bigger than what it is, bro.
They could wait for your ass. They could be in the car. They got that nigga right there.
That too, and when you go to a person and be trying to be all tough all the time, and them the ones you hear about on the news, bro.
Yeah.
Them the ones you hear about on the news. And one thing about me, my motto, I'm going home.
And the club ended up closing because I ended up leaving there Christmas that year, and because there was just too many fights. These niggas was wild as fuck. It was called Royal Blue. Was the name of the club in Norfolk. So if you ever watched, you ever been to Royal Blue back in about 10 years ago, 2010, 11, 12, it was crazy. And they probably didn't even go to 2012. Because I used to peep little shit, like how the club was not efficient with taking their liquor bottles to the dumpster. So right there by the bar, you got 2 of them tall gray trash cans full of empty Hennessy bottles, Crown Royal bottles,
Right.
Courvoisier bottles, weapons, really.
Right.
Bricks,
For
really.
sure.
And you ain't letting nobody bring no knives in the door, but you got a box of
Bottle
knives right here.
Yeah, for real though. Them
You
weapons
know
too.
what I'm saying?
Niggas don't be looking at it. That shit, them
peeped out
weapons
like, y'all
too.
need to take this trash out, dog. Y'all got a whole bottle of weapons. If the shit go down right here, these niggas finna start throwing these bottles.
For sure.
So I was like, holding it like that. And they was like, nah, but I'm older. I'm tactical. I'm military tactical thinker at this point.
Fact.
I'm like, man, and I'm thinking like, if the shit go down, where is it going?
Right.
I'm looking at the trash cans here, and anybody with some sense. So anyway, they got rowdy with a dude, choked him out.
The security?
Security choked him out. These just some little niggas that they gave some t-shirts to. Choked him out.
That's some wrong niggas to give
Right.
to, boy.
So he out. I had to grab him by his shit and carry him out the club. And it was like, y'all tripping, man. I can't be here too much longer. Then one dude come over to me, hey, so we gotta get these dudes. I got so many clubs, but one of them, he's like, man, we gotta get this dude. He pushed me. Who pushed you? One of the niggas. I said, so if a nigga got enough balls to push your ass,
Right.
he don't give a fuck about security. Dog. And we not a gang.
We died, bro.
We just here to keep niggas from wearing
real
hats and groping girls too much.
You see what I'm saying? They be taking it too serious.
No,
they
we
get
are
it to
not-
what we're not
yes.
police officers, bro.
Dog,
we not
chill.
arresting nobody. We're not taking nobody to the
Relax.
precinct, bro. Chill out.
We just in a club in the middle of the hood.
You get what I'm saying?
We surrounded.
Right. That's
It's
fact.
already fucking 400 niggas in here and 10 security guards.
Right. Come on, bro.
You gotta be, and so I was always cool with everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I already saw it like that.
Yeah, that's how I looked at it too. I'm like that too, bro. Like, de-escalated. Now, if it get to that point, then it get to that point.
Man,
Because I'm a man at the end of the day. But at the same time, it's like, man, do your job. De-escalate everything you can, man.
Them boys in the Detroit club, I went to the club in Detroit around 99. And them niggas was in the club, the security guard was hype. Big football playing ass niggas that couldn't make it to the line.
Yeah.
Then somebody got into a fight, the security guard, boom, 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 kicked this nigga, he in the air. They threw his ass against the wall, and they picked him up and threw him through the door. And they came back and grabbed the mic. We in this bitch all night fucking everybody up, wanna start some shit. We with it. And gave the mic back to the DJ. And I'm like, these niggas is crazy.
Crazy. And that's how they start shit. That's how niggas don't go home, bro.
And if you from Detroit and you went to the club, and I think it was the one over there on Latin Quarters on the Boulevard, man, I saw that shit out Nicky's. I'm like, man, Detroit, these niggas already crazy, and you playing security guard in a club crazy?
Yeah, that's the wrong move, bro.
It's some niggas that are, and then I saw girls get, I saw girls and women are really crazy in the club, bro.
They is too. Them be the worst, though.
Them be the worst.
Them be the worst. Women be the worst, bro. Them the ones I had to de-escalate the most, bro, was women.
Man, I was in a club, a girl got to fighting. And she holding this girl, so I figured, most people, when they got something, if you grab their thumb, it'll open their hand up.
Right.
I broke the girl's thumb, dog, and I heard it snap in my hand. The bitch didn't stop what she was doing.
Right.
But I was like, oh, hell no, I done broke this lady's hand, dog. Let me back up before she fucking think it was me.
Right.
I was just trying to get her to let somebody's hair go, man, and she just kept it moving. And I was like, hell no, these women crazy.
She drunk as hell. She didn't know her hand broke.
Women ain't used to nobody saying chill out, and they like, hell no, I'm in it.
Yeah. When they go there, bro, they there. It be hard to de-escalate them.
And you don't want to grab them the wrong way. You really don't want to put no super force on them, but this bitch.
Every day we lose 22 veterans to suicide. It's tough out here, So as veterans, as a thing that we do to unite and show support for these situations, we do 22 push-ups for 22 days straight, in commemoration of all the veterans we lost to suicide. We ask for your continued support in this effort to support our troops. And if there's a veteran out there that you can talk to, be a support factor.
Trying to drop your ass and you motherfucking melted because you didn't got caught by a backhand.
For sure.
You really gotta grab that bitch up like a quarterback because you can't really tackle the fuck out of a quarterback.
You can't do it. You can't really do how you gonna do it, man. Exactly. You gotta yoke them up.
Get them off their feet.
Get them off their feet and get them out the club, bro.
And keep your face out of hitting distance because if she get a chance to hit the nigga that snatch her up out of there, she gonna want to fight everybody. A lot of these women fight niggas. and they come to the club like, I don't give a fuck.
But then when they get their ass whooped by a nigga, it'd be a whole different.
They turn it. Now you can knock the woman back into a chick. They try to fight her. They're like, listen, lady, I don't want to hit you, but don't. Oh, shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She done caught you twice, and you need to hold on or something.
Fact.
It's like, yo, lady, stop trying to fight me, man.
That's how that shit be.
And it's, it's women out there, man, that have had some success, and they be with it.
Yeah, so they be feeling like they
can do it.
They can do it.
Cause there's niggas out there, some of these women can beat up.
They can.
And it's something that's not going down.
I done seen some, bro.
Right. So it's like, and as a security guard, you want to speak, hey lady, I think you ladies need to chill the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, what, really, ma'am?
Yeah. That's how
you
they
got
do
I
it.
ain't going no motherfucker. Get your, I'm like, lady.
That when they turn up, bro. That when they turn up.
You ain't finna show it. Oh, what kind of nigga is you? I'm like, oh my God, man.
Right.
I just trying to keep you, they finna take your ass to jail too. You can't walk no woman out like a man. See, a man, no. You know they gonna fuck. You know they gonna take your ass to jail. Sometimes some of these women have to be shown.
Nah, they do.
And it's like, damn, sis, you just took that whole ass whooping.
Yeah, and it could have been some other shit.
It could have been a conversation.
Exactly.
And as a security guard, you have to, not drinking is a thing that's good, but
yeah,
happy
of course.
security guards be high and on one. Some of them just get on one just for the job.
Mm-hmm.
And, I used to smoke a blunt before just to keep my nerves right. Because I'm finna go stand in front of a damn speaker for 6.5 hours. That's when I gave up on, that's when I stopped liking clubs and I was a security guard. Because I can never see the club the same again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could probably never see a public function the same again.
Right.
Because of your job as a security guard.
Yeah, because you see everything.
You scoping, you watching for back doors, you watching for... Because one thing they used to do big back then that I thought was fucking weird was they like to get in the middle of the dance floor with rival neighborhoods and gang sign each other to death. Right in front of each other. And I'm standing here like, y'all ain't gonna say nobody swinging? So they would do that. It was 15, 30 deep in the middle of the club. I'd have to walk in the middle of that motherfucker like a drop of palm oil in some damn grease.
Yeah.
And make them split it up.
Yeah.
I literally would walk in the middle of all them little niggas putting them, because they all about this tall. And I walked in, man, break this shit up.
Yeah.
They in this mode. Because the women trying to dance, y'all trying to dance, but y'all all in here having a death fight. A deaf man's argument.
Right.
Straight hand signs. And it's like, man, what are we doing here? And it's like, I know that stuff escalates and shit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan during the crack era. You can't play like that, man. And then you got the girls that come to the club. Being a security guard, you see women that done got drugs. Like, damn, somebody done got her. Because there be a chick, I saw one chick, she was holding on to a table, and a dude was just standing behind her dancing entirely too aggressively.
A dude?
A dude was dancing behind her. You know how they do when they bent over the table. And I'm like, what's wrong with him? Is he on ecstasy?
It gotta be. He was out of it.
He was hunching.
Oh yeah.
He tripping. And then you got the women that get drunk, and as a black man, I'm gonna walk you to your car, man. It's after the club, everybody let out.
Right.
I'm gonna help you get to your car, but you gotta get the fuck out of here, because they also got the piranhas riding around the club after let out.
Of course.
Waiting on something. Oh, they go stagger right there.
They be like that for real, bro.
So I walked the bitch to the car, and her and her friend, one got in the passenger seat, one got in the driver's seat. And
I'm gonna keep it wide down here too.
Yeah, and then the car pulled up right next to them with the 4 piranhas in it.
For real?
And it's just me and these 2 drunk chicks. I'm like, look, y'all in the car. You need to start this motherfucker on and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because they waiting on you, bro.
And I closed the door and I walked away. I didn't even look at them because it's not my job.
No, it's not your job.
No, I don't need none of y'all niggas' problems. Y'all might want to pull some shit out and fuck me up. But I got this bitch in the car. So I walked away maybe a good 20 yards before because they was parked behind the club kind of. Because it was like around the side. So I go up and I'm finna turn back to the front of the club. And I look back. And the nigga that was driving this car that pulled up had then got in the driver's seat and the chick was standing outside the car. in less than a 80-yard walk.
For real.
I was like, it's
Over
over
with.
It
Yeah.
ain't my business no more. You can call the police.
Nah.
I mean, I just don't think the jail, the club is a place to get drunk like that.
Man, nah. And to be honest though, I don't really do security at clubs.
And that's good, man, because that's
I like
just a
elegant
case.
spots, elegant restaurants.
And
I do jewelry stores.
You for hire?
Of course.
So, like, how do you contract that out?
What you mean?
Like, how do you market? Do you have, like, commercials and stuff?
No, I don't.
You got a video where you talk? You got a logo or something? Because I want to put that in the video.
No, I most definitely got a logo. I can put it in the video for you.
Yeah, send me a link or something.
I'll send you a link or something.
And you got, like, an Instagram page?
No, I ain't got no Instagram page.
Okay. So, yeah, you definitely, Instagram, pages.
It make it bigger though.
It make it bigger, and it also attracts that level of clientele.
It does. And to be honest, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. What really helped me out a lot, man, is keeping. I played ball too.
Football?
So yeah. So I was real known in Atlanta for playing ball.
Where you play at?
I played at Florida State.
Oh, that's dope, man. Didn't Prime go there?
Yeah, Prime went there.
Ain't you happy for what he doing, man?
Man, come on, man. Especially for the HBCUs.
Man, only thing I want to say about Prime is that somebody disrespected that man. And that man went platinum on his response. He made a song that's gonna live forever.
Is you talking?
I am
Okay.
Swag.
Okay.
I'm like, nigga, first of all, I think he had to know that the remix guy was gonna take his fucking
Of
interview
course.
and burn him up. But that
Of
man
course.
went platinum. That dude had to come back and apologize. How dare you disrespect?
Come on.
That's probably the only other nigga I've seen disrespect Prime was probably Andre Rison in that Atlanta Falcons fight.
In the game when they were
Everybody
fighting.
else love this nigga, dog.
Exactly. You ain't never had no problem with Prime, bro. I ain't never really seen nobody have no problem
This
with him.
nigga tried to hug you, dog. You don't stiff arm
Mhm.
Prime?
That one Prime, when I seen him grab, I was like, what the hell going on?
I'm like, Prime, how mad are you, boy? How
Right.
mad are you, son?
Yeah, you
That's
tripping.
Prime.
You tripping. He really putting y'all on too, though.
Everybody, he said, like, nigga, first of all, y'all invited us over here. Like, we was the niggas to beat. Like, we was
Right.
just the ones finna take ass whooping. And then you gonna act like you can't even be. We teaching young black men how to be black men, and you out here acting like that.
Come on, bro.
And I'm Prime, nigga.
And he bringing the crowd to you. He bringing fans out there to you.
This
You gotta,
concession ain't never made this much
This
money,
money.
nigga. You tripping.
niggas ain't bought that many fries and hot dogs in
Much
forever.
respect to Grandma. And your pops, his pops would have did that shit. And again, I get it. The brother did have SWAC awards.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody come out to SWAC as more accomplished than Prime, no.
Come on, bro.
I get the competition in Grambling versus fucking Florida State. But who more accomplished in the NFL than Prime that then came out of the SWAC?
Nobody.
I don't think nobody. You got
I mean, of course, like you got Walter.
Walt Sweetness is good, but Sweetness ain't Prime.
No.
Bo Jackson, did he go to one?
Bo Jackson went to
UCLA,
Auburn.
Auburn. I'm saying though, so it's like, come on, how could you? Come on, man.
Yeah.
And even if he's number 2, even if Prime is number 2,
Yeah.
you know how Prime come out. Prime been coming out dancing to the motherfucking
Yeah.
intro since
Forever.
Since he first came to Atlanta.
That's a fact. Oh, you got it back there too.
Yeah, but that's my GOAT wall though.
That's your
That's
goat
the
wall.
GOAT wall right. That guy Kareem, Wilt, Magic, Holyfield, Tyson.
Come on, I know you got Braun up there.
I ain't got Braun up there yet.
Braun
But
gotta
I'm-
get. You
the
gotta
whole
put him
room
up
is the
there.
GOAT wall. No, I done expanded all this shit. I got Zeke and Jordan, the 2 best guards in American history. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Kareem and Wilt down there.
Okay.
Hell yeah. My championship team, I coached. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, this the goat wall.
GOATs,
Then.
man. GOAT politician right there. You know what I mean?
I'm fucking with it.
Coach plaques and shit. But this was I put this shit together, man. I'm just, at the end of the day, the GOAT musician.
That's hard. That's to be honest, out of all these
That's
pictures,
got to
bro.
be.
That's crazy right there, bro.
And the only way you
That's
can,
crazy
only way
right
you
there.
can dim that light is try to make him out to be a pedophile.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
That's
the
it.
only way.
That's it. But just like I'm glad we on this topic. I want to ask you something. How do you feel about the R. Kelly situation?
You know what?
Are you an R. Kelly fan?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm R. Kelly fan. I mean,
Okay.
at the end of the day, I was R. Kelly fan before we knew this nigga was a creep.
Right.
Because I was, 91, I was in the 9th grade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So before I knew this nigga was a creep.
All right. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'll meet one of them. I'll call him. I gotta send me his number again. I think I got his number. Yeah. All right.
Come through and get faded. But what I said about R. Kelly, man, you know, I became a fan before I knew he was a creep.
Right.
I didn't find out R. Kelly was into. I mean, I heard once the Leah shit came, I was like, what? I didn't get it. I was only
Did
in
you
fucking
believe
ninth
it?
grade.
So you didn't? Oh well. So you really wasn't into it,
No, I
like
really didn't. I was not an adult. If I'd have been an adult, I'm like, well, damn.
you would have looked into it more too.
I wouldn't even. I just would have been like, damn. Like, damn. So she can't learn how to sing, and you got the pussy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But at the same time,
And she was 15, right?
When I was a kid, I knew a lot of girls that age that was get picked up by dope boys. Now,
Right.
Kels was like, I believe, 27 during that time when she was a shorty. And again, me being a fan of R. Kelly is just that.
So you keep it as his personal is his personal, but I look at him as
Yeah, that's R. Kelly. At the
That's
end of the
R.
day,
Kelly.
it's like saying you can't take away the effect that he's had. Now, it's like Bill Cosby, man. It's like, okay, yeah, you say Bill Cosby raped you 50 years ago, you know, and, you know, I didn't see Bill Cosby till 1986 when he did the Cosby Show. I'm not, you know, saying Bill Cosby was right or wrong,
right.
but it wasn't a big enough deal for it to be, because first of all, people don't get in trouble for stuff like that until the money is involved. Like Bill Cosby, you know, did this, but they covered it up.
Right.
Pedophilia, nobody goes to jail for pedophilia. They go to jail for child trafficking, sex trafficking,
Right.
you know, because it's a lot of people in high places that fuck around with kids. They trying to make that a part of the LGBTQ community. They're trying to make pedophilia a part of the LGBTQ community.
So they trying to tell me they trying to make that okay?
They trying to make that a part of the LGBTQ community. I saw that.
Fucking with young people?
And I said, come on, man.
Young females?
Like I said, when, you know, old white folks do it. The only reason why pedophilia is a law is because you and your black ass can fuck a young white girl.
Right. And don't get in
You
trouble
can fuck
for
a
it.
white girl. Because you can fuck a white girl, we'll kill any nigga. That's when they became a law. Because before, niggas wasn't fucking white girls to begin with, but they came over here, they thought they was slaves and everything.
Right.
And they always had young girls, bed warmers. Those
Right.
are little 12-year-old black girls that they would sit up to lay in the bed. They say they were bed warmers, but they stayed in the bed all night. You know, they've been doing that on the plantation, you know what I'm saying? They all over that shit, but again, when we got free, that became a law. You know, there's so many stories about pedophilia in the government. You know what I'm saying? They say they got codes for pedophilia in the government where it's just tolerable. Now,
Because Hugh Hefner was on some shit like that, wasn't he?
Hugh Hefner had all kind. He had a house full of young bitches, but you ain't nobody ever messed with him because he was an old white dude. But your black ass try to have a house full of young hoes, and they finna do a book on you.
And then at the same time, too, you want a video, you want to put it on the
You
video.
want a video.
You want to, come
And R.
on,
Kelly
bro.
was just, again, sometimes they let you get drunk with your success, and I think that's drunk with success.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
You thought he couldn't be touched either, though.
but to me, how you think this ain't gonna happen like that? It's like, I don't even fuck around with certain women because I'm afraid of them running up on me in public,
Yeah.
feeling like I owe them something.
Something, right.
So it's like, because people say you pay for pussy. No, you pay for behavior.
No, that's a fact.
You pay for behavior. Listen, I didn't give you money to keep your nails done. I keep you straight to shut the fuck up if you see me with Tuesday
Yeah.
or Wednesday or Thursday. If you don't see me on your day, that money I give you is to shut the fuck up. Behave.
Right.
Now, you know, if it's your day and you see me with somebody else, then you can have a conversation.
conversation.
But at the end of the day, it ain't worth you getting cut the
Cut
fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is
You
it?
ain't got no more bread no more.
So
ain't no more money for you.
people say they pay for behavior.
Right.
And they say, like the man said, you pay a hooker to go home type shit.
Fact.
And I think R. Kelly was, I'm going to say set up is an ugly word because that would mean that the parents was a part of it.
I was gonna ask you that part
You know what
too.
I'm
So
saying?
you
Like-
think it's a so you think they was really giving a daughter to R. Kelly?
Would you give your daughter to if Babyface said, you know, I can make a singer about your son. Send him over here. You know what I'm saying? Would you say that's Babyface though? Like you ever watch that show Atlanta?
Yeah.
The last episode, well, the second to the last episode of Atlanta was about Tyler Perry.
I haven't seen the new one though.
Okay, the last season, and he talks some crazy shit. You got to watch because the final episode is about the dude that did the black dude that ran Walt Disney. That's
Oh, I
a
got
great
it.
story. He tells the entire story of it, man. It's like a documentary on him.
For real?
And the one before that, his daughter was with his baby mama, and they went over to the Tyler Perry to a big studio that looked just like Tyler Perry's studio when you go in the motherfucker. And then when you get in there, they got the mama acting. The daughter say something in the back, and they put her in the scene. Somebody on the microphone say, put her in the scene, put her in the scene. Okay, move out the way, send her to another scene, another movie or another show. Right. And she was lost trying to find her. Like they took the girl, baby, and all that. But anyway, his show breaks all of that down. And how they misuse kids in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of young actors that life was fucked up. Look at that boy, what's the young boy that was in all he was young in all the TV sitcoms of the 90s? Orlando Brown?
Yeah.
He just said some foul shit about LL.
I couldn't see it, but I heard he was just
said-
killing his name.
He said LL got HIV. He said, you got HIV, LL? Well, you know I know. You know, that's how he be talking and shit. And he said, you talking about LL? LL is the nigga he was in that movie. In Too Deep?
Yeah.
He is that nigga. Cutting people up, putting them in the trash can. Tell him what you did to Serena's sister. This is him. This nigga's taking the interview. I'm like, nigga, why'd you fuck with LL Cool J? I ain't saying fucking with LL. But my thing is,
Do you believe it though? That's the thing. Do you
know
believe
what?
it? First of all, Orlando Brown, and then at the same, sometimes be like, man, people crazy. They this, that, and the
I don't
third.
believe in calling people crazy.
Right.
I don't believe in the word crazy.
I don't think he just making something up though.
You can't make up some shit
Shit
like
like
that.
that.
Now then you start thinking, LL been fucking since he was 15 in this
Yeah.
game. He 15. He was at 50. He was the first young nigga rapper.
And he been getting them too though.
And he came in LL, nigga. He ain't this nigga. Ladies love Cool J.
Jay, exactly.
This nigga came in, so I was knocked out. And then he had a song where he talking about going by the high school, fucking the young bitches and shit. So LL definitely got numbers, and he got married early. I'm like, why this nigga get married? I said he had to. That nigga gotta tame that pussy. You know, he probably had a girlfriend the whole time, and just, I mean, I'm not finna sit up here and act like LL Cool J ain't getting no pussy, though. Ain't no fucking way. I don't think it's a nigga out here that got more bodies than LL, because he's probably been at it since 84. And he still look like he did. He still look good. So I don't feel like
Everybody's still going right now, bro.
right, and he's still chilling. This nigga's still doing shows. This bitch is 50 years old, wish they'd have fucked LL Cool J in the 80s. I'm not thinking it's like Eddie Murphy got bitches forever, dog. Like, come on, stop, man.
I'm gonna take this top you see right here in the mud. I'm gonna take it
Come
down.
straight across.
Not really. I'm gonna have it come down a little bit more, just a little bit more.
So
Hell of a sermon there, Pastor. That was a hell of a sermon. What was that scripture? What was that scripture again that you had used? What was that scripture?
Scripture goes down when they tell him,
Right.
all Tupac comes in.
Right.
And it's the book of Pop, verse number 14. It starts off, back to get wrecked.
Oh.
All respect to those that break their neck to
keep their hoes in check.
Preacher, and I don't know why your
Girl keeps paging me.
That needs me.
Don't give it all to me one time.
Cries when
She leaves me.
Come on, man. And every time she sees me, she
Squeeze me. Lady, take it easy.
I hate the sound sleazy. Get it on the floor, man. I don't
Don't
want
say that easy.
Come on.
Amen.
That's where it came at. There's all kind of shit going on around here. Y'all want me-
knowing that he didn't fuck a lot of women, he had a song called Backseat of My Jeep. It's still one of the coldest.
Coldest song, yeah.
Remember Backseat of My Jeep?
Jeep.
That swinging episode. Nigga, you talk about, first of all, if you got a Jeep, if you LL with a truck, every chick get in that motherfucker want to swing the episode because you done already put it out there. I came to swing that episode of LL. You know, I ain't gonna put gay on the man, but at the same time, he could have got it and kept it to himself. At the end of the day, you make music for a living. You don't play basketball with 15 other dudes. You know
Yeah, that's something that ain't gotta be public, bro.
It don't have to be you LL. I'm in my own studio at the crib. Niggas ain't gotta know.
You get what I'm saying?
And, you know,
That's a fact.
like I said, man, you could have HIV and survive that shit if you medicate yourself properly.
Come on.
So it ain't like,
You know,
if
it's
Magic Johnson became a billionaire since he got HIV, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So he just said that. You said that.
No, he said that,
You
bro.
said that. It definitely wasn't public record. And you know, LL, because if you LL Cool J wife, are you tripping about this nigga getting pussy? Baby, you know the ladies love me. You knew that when you came in here. That's the name. I think LL should be over that shit.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I think LL should be past that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
just want to know his response, but I don't even think he gonna respond.
I don't think he gonna respond, but I
don't think he gonna respond.
Publicly. That
Publicly.
nigga need his shirt stretched out. What the fuck you doing going on the internet telling my business, homeboy? Who are you? But if LL Cool J, because Orlando Brown did say Jamie Foxx had sex with him.
Say what?
He said that. He came out and said Jamie Foxx had sex with him. He talked about
Had sex with who?
With him. Orlando Brown.
What?
He was a kid on the show. Then he talked about how he used to get Raven Simone to suck his dick. And he said he been saying this shit for the last 3 years. You know, and I'm thinking they talking about this nigga's on medication, but they say Kanye on medication and Kanye is not on medication. So
Hey,
like,
this
don't
ain't
try to
pointy,
put
is
meds
it?
on the nigga, dog, because he getting tired of it. This ain't
Fact.
point, it's faded.
It's faded? It ain't point?
Nah.
Okay.
But I am not here saying that any of that shit is true. All I'm saying is this dude is really saying some stuff, and I don't know why you that mad at LL Cool J.
What made him just come out and say that though?
Right, like why would you say that? Even if it was true, like why would you say that to LL?
I ain't heard LL ever beef with nobody,
Unless you was
bro.
extorting. LL Cool J murders niggas when he beef them. The last nigga that he beefed with was Cannabis, and it was by mistake. It was over a misunderstanding.
I kind of heard something about
Some
about.
D had one, and then after Cannabis, nobody says anything about LL Cool J because LL Cool J has been known as a lyrical assassin and he had Cool Mo D on the ropes. Cool Mo D had his thing back in How You Like Me Now. But LL Cool J is the worst nigga to get into it with because then he'll beat your ass too.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? His grandfather was the first champion of bare knuckle boxing. You know, LL like that. But that nigga said LL is like the nigga in Too Deep. Nah, I don't know if you've seen that in a while.
Man, that's my movie, bro.
That nigga is God.
That nigga name is God in that shit.
That nigga said, you sticking pool cue sticks up niggas' asses for real. You doing that shit for real. That is him for real. You got niggas doing that. You cutting bodies up, nigga.
He was saying that shit for real, bro.
Talk about that shit. He was looking like eyes wide, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, damn, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, and again, if no matter how long ago it is, if you are a victim, because think about it. What if he was handed out and trafficked as a young Hollywood star?
Right.
You know, like Todd Bridges and the Corey boys that killed themselves. The two white boys, one of them killed themselves. The one that was in Goonies, they grown now. But when they was kids in the 80s, they did the Goonies together. The Corey Feldman and another dude, they came out here recently like, yes, man, they passed us around Hollywood, nigga, and used us as sex toys around Hollywood.
A lot of people be saying that shit about the industry, though.
Yeah, but the Catholic churches do it. They don't talk about all the Catholic priests getting knocked the fuck off out of nowhere. That Boondock Saint shit is real. So if you've been done wrong and you grow up or you finally get therapy, because you know once you grow up after living that way and you become an adult and realize that shit is wrong, it's like y'all niggas, and you didn't already, these niggas ducking your call, they ain't fucking with you, you done been told to leave them alone. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing? Fuck it. Well, you told you not to tell, that's gonna fuck up your career. Fuck this career, nigga. I'm grown, I got money, and I'm done, so I don't like what y'all did to me when I was a kid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then when shit go wrong, that's when people expose people.
And it's like
you don't let this go on for so long. You grown, you damn near 50 years old, but now you wanna You want to come out and
The
expose
only dude
somebody.
that was a kid that came up through Hollywood that don't seem to have no fucking problems is the little boy that played with the Wayans. The one with the big head that was in New York Undercover. And then he was in, cause I think Orlando Brown was the little kid in Major Payne too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
That little boy,
That was Orlando
yeah,
Brown.
he ain't got nothing to say about the Wayans. They was always good dudes. You know what I'm saying? The little one that be with them that was on My Wife and Kids, Junior.
Big head dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He been with them since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
I think he might have been on I'ma Get You. He was on I'ma Get You Sucker, but I'm thinking he was in the movie with a Hollywood Shuffle as a little dude. But, you know, he been under them.
He was, that big head kid was even in the movie Juice.
When I started barbering, we had the best groomed homeless men in the city. You understand what I'm saying? I was blazing them homeless dudes. I was dyeing their gray hair black.
Word.
I dyed this one dude, his whole head was gray. I dyed that shit black. That shit stayed black for 8 months. I'm like, man, you ain't bathing.
You ain't washed your hair not one time.
You ain't bathing. Ain't no way. That's about 8 rinses, homeboy. 8 washes. That shit is out of there. What are you doing? Yeah, he was in Juice.
That was
Hell
Q
yeah.
brother.
That was Q brother. Hell yeah.
Little brother, yeah.
Yeah, so he might be good, but a lot of them kids went through it. And Harvey Weinstein.
But he wasn't as big as Orlando Brown. Though.
Well, he was like the little boy that played on Soul Food.
Yeah, I ain't see him no more like that either though.
Then you got a lot of dudes like Michael B. Jordan came up a generation after that when he came out in the little baseball movie with Keanu
Hardball.
Reeves.
Hardball.
And a lot of little kids was in there that you ain't seen no more.
I ain't see nobody else in.
You know,
No, I didn't see nobody else in that but him.
That movie game where had your kids crossed up and then you come out all fucked up and now you grown, now you want everybody out.
Right, yo.
Yo, man.
Say what?
This has been another episode of Game Time. My man just came through and talked to you about a security team. He does
I live where?
exclusive security. If you want to get in contact with my man, you can get in contact with me. Go in the inbox. We're going to put his information in the
description. As soon as I get out
description.
this podcast, I'm
look
call you
him
back.
up on fucking Instagram and shit, you know, and just really follow through. If you need to hire a security team, this is the guy. These guys come out there dressed like the Men in Black. They got the head jump, the Bluetooth on, the sunglasses on. It's like a straight. You know, they not as big as the Nation of Islam, but they're like right up under there.
Right.
Big diesel dudes that work out. These ain't big fat niggas. These big diesel dudes that wear suits that look right. You know what I'm saying? These dudes you want somebody that can scuffle. These big dudes be out here running security. They get tired. They can't take 3 rounds, but they can't take 3 minutes. But these guys are in shape and they have a de-escalating mentality. We ain't warriors. We ain't here to fuck up the party. We're here to give out good advice. Hey, leave these people alone. And go and enjoy your night, sir.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Real professional.
Real professional. Classy gentlemen representing our community out here, providing security for everybody that need it. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities, you know.
I do events,
we don't
anything.
do clubs, but we do private events.
For sure.
We don't really sit up in clubs, man. And if you need a body, man, I'm 6'6", 300 solid.
I'm gonna make sure I hit you.
Give me one of the medium security shirts and shit.
You'll be
know
good.
What I mean? I'll come fuck with y'all too, man. This has been another episode of Game Time. We're gonna make sure we get all this business information. You just take a picture of your business card. We'll flash it a few times through the interview.
I got you.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to come back again. Peace.
Don't trust strictly. Don't trust strictly. Always chase G.
You ain't getting no back, boy, you oughta be ashamed. You ain't tryna double up, we ain't on the same page. I got hoes tryna fuck, and some tryna set the play. Keep poles on top for niggas tryna test they faith. All the stake and loss shit got me feeling out of shape. I balance it out by getting off weight. Niggas bound to fall out if we talking about pay. You better find a route if you tryna paper chase. I'm all about my Benjamins, Reggie Wright. I done had to deal with too many bookings in my life. That's why nowadays I gotta keep my circle tight. I hate to have to pop another nigga tryna slide. Head on the swivel, shit could get critical. When you out here, you gotta move like you invisible. Move like a boss, don't let no pussy shit tickle you. Switch it up too, don't come off that predictable. Pimpin' ain't dead, bitch, I'm living proof. Louis robe on, counting bands in my living room. Tryna get this dope gone, that's the only thing to do. My food tryna hit the source and ask me to bring it through. Look at what we made it through, still making major moves. Real niggas fuck with me because my shit relatable. Fairy tale rap, get no plays in my vehicle. Capping like that on the track should be criminal. SGMG, I'm the general. Keep all that lame shit to a minimum. You supposed to stack it up first before you spin it, fool. He blew it all anyway, that was typical. I love the ball, but I don't play no sports. OG, baby, you ain't dealing with a dork. Don't pull up short, make sure you got it all. You know I'ma score, we tryna win it all. Gold trophies run our necks, I don't want it for the flex. But to show these pussy niggas I ain't settling for less. Check, got the fucking check, counting money feel like sex. Gotta be a real nigga tryna earn my respect. You see me getting mines, need to get it back too. Lemon butter lobster tail with crab raccoons. Wash it down with champagne, then it's back to the loot. Ride with a G, I can show you what that money do. Penthouse suite, she in love with the view. Sip too much clique, I be feeling immune. Finna turn it up, put Patron in the view. If you tryna live this life, gotta know how to move. You ain't getting no bag, boy, you oughta be ashamed. You ain't tryna double up, we ain't on the same page. I got hoes tryna fuck, and some tryna set the play. Keep pose on tough for niggas tryna test their faith. All the steak and lobster got me feeling out of shape. I balance it out by getting off weight. Niggas bound to fall out if we talking about pay. You better find a route if you tryna paper chase.